All right. I was pleased with our work so far during this open week. Today was our sixth practice, getting ready for Memphis, and been good energy and guys flying around. So been really pleased with that. We'll pause football workouts and no football meetings or workouts tomorrow for Election Day to give our players and staff an opportunity to go vote, which is very important. So we'll get back together with our guys on Wednesday with our meetings, and really it'll be a normal week Wednesday moving forward through Saturday. Memphis is very impressive on tape. I would say the one word that maybe describes them is explosive. They have some explosive playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I believe they're currently 11th in the country in total offense and 11th in the country in passing offense. So they got some really good weapons over there. The quarterback does a good job of getting the ball out quickly, and they just have playmakers all over. For us this week, it's really about focusing on ourselves and our own execution and cleaning up some of the mistakes that we made in the first 6 games. And I think on defense, really focusing on third down, how to get off the field on third down. Offense, protecting the ball obviously has been a point of emphasis, and also better execution in the red zone. But overall, I feel like our guys have responded well to a tough start to the season. And we got 4 great opportunities left in front of us, and we'll put all our focus into Memphis this Saturday. So with that, I'll open it up for any questions.
Jeff, did you welcome this off week? I mean, you had a veteran player leave the program, and maybe this additional week gave you a chance to hit the reset button a little bit and going into the back end? This
never anything that you look forward to as a coach. These are the difficult decisions, difficult times, but I think from maybe where we are to where we need to go from a team standpoint, understanding the new standards, the new way of doing things within our program under our new leadership. These are part of the stages that you have to go through. And even though we're not very pleased at all with our record and our execution up to this point, it has allowed us to kind of get to the very bottom of the adversity and kind of find out how our guys are going to respond. When everything's going well and you're winning, then things like what happened Friday night do not show themselves, and sometimes it may take 2 or 3 years before you really get an opportunity to teach off of those type of situations. And right now, for where we are as a team, there's been a lot of teachable moments. And the biggest thing is to respond the right way. Everybody, things are going to happen. Guys get heated. It's an emotional game. We understand that as coaches and players, but at the end of the day, you got to respond the right way. And like I've said before, hey, it's a privilege for all of us as coaches and players to, play here at the University of South Florida. It's nobody's right. If I were to go out and do something really stupid tonight, they would have a new head coach in charge by tomorrow morning. And it's the exact same thing for all of our players. There is a standard that we have to work to live by every day. And part of year one is really establishing that standard. And I think, I think that standard knows no room on the depth chart. It doesn't matter if you're the starter or, the 5th string. The standard is the standard for everybody. And so I definitely think, that was a lesson for our team this week. But really after, I would say from Wednesday on, our guys have really put their mind in the right spot and been focused on, having the best finish that we can have these last 4 games and putting all our focus into playing a really good game this Saturday at Memphis.
Allison continues to contribute, catches every game now. Just how pleased are you with his progression, and
Yeah.
who are some other younger guys that really
I've been really pleased with OD. I think that's been one bright spot, I would say, through the first half of the season, is seeing some of the freshmen really step forward and shine. And I think OD has probably had as good of a start to the season as any of our receivers in that room. And he plays fast. He's a physical player. He knows how to get open. He knows how to separate. And then he's tough to tackle once he gets the ball in his hands. So really pleased with him. But you know, I think there's other guys as well. I think you look at a guy like Chris Townsell on defense. I know he's been battling a hamstring. Hopefully he'll be back to full speed. But he's a guy that's really shown up and done some really good things. Matt Harris is another guy on defense. Tramel Logan is another guy that has shown bright spots. A guy that hasn't got as much opportunity yet, but I believe he will here in the second half of the season is Brian Bettee at running back. He has a lot of talent. He's really been learning what to do, understanding his protections and those type of things. But he's got great vision and a really good runner. I'd say Sincere Brown is the guy at wide receiver that continues to make plays on the scout team. We've moved him up to the varsity to kind of maybe see him get some opportunities, you know, these last 4 games. And that's also a point of emphasis, is really these young guys that have kind of come on and have earned the opportunity to play, maybe to kind of see them have a chance to develop more, use the, you know, the rule that we have where, you know, this year doesn't count for anybody. You know, try to take advantage of that and let some of these younger guys, even a guy like Trey Marsh, when he gets back, I'd like to see him back out there and get some more game reps to really kind of build for the future for those guys.
Jeff, how's Cade feeling?
Yeah, he's working his way back. You know, as of right now, I don't think that he would be ready to play this weekend. He hasn't been able to throw or do anything, but he's working. He'll continue to rehab, and we're hopeful that he'll be back at some point this season, but it does not look like he'll be back this weekend.
Like Memphis probably has a sour taste in its mouth after the loss at Cincinnati, so I imagine you're going to expect them to want to come out and punch early and often, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I think Memphis has had a lot of success this year. Obviously, they didn't play to their standard. I think they probably tell you that last week. They got really good coaches, really good players. I know they have a lot of pride, and I fully expect that we'll see the best version of them. And, you know, seeing what they've done earlier in the year, they're very capable to be one of the top teams in our league. So I think for where we are right now, it's not really worried about, you know, the opponent or what they've done the week before. It's really worried about, you know, improving our execution, how we're doing the things that we're doing, and that's kind of where we are right now as a team.
Coach?
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right.